So I think this is True Temper Kelly Perfect. I don't know what that says actually, but I know it says True Temper. It has these cool cheeks. I like how it kind of has like a indent you could see kind of rises. Maybe that helps split it easier. It almost acts as a wedge, but it's pretty. So this is the first part. I'm gonna hang it and everything, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is after the first layer of the rust remover thing. You just rub it on, and then it says just to let it sit for like 15 minutes, and then you rinse it off with water. So this is the first side. Oh wait, no, this is the first side. Light. So I tried not to remove any of the paint this time. I tend to do that on a lot of axes. Just end up scratching the shit out of it, but most of the heavy rust came off. I might do another layer. I kind of like how it looks kind of robust. I'm going to do this side next. So, okay, here's the axe head when I'm finished with it. For the most part, I guess. Most of the rust's off. You can see it's kind of like mushrooming on the end. A little bit. You could see somebody really hit the shit out of it. Probably my uncle. If this wasn't originally his, I think he just picked it up somewhere. I don't know. It says True Temper Kelly Persec. So I don't know if that's like a, whatever the hell that means. I'll have to research it. It's really cool how the, maybe this is called the eye. I forget what the bottom's called, but it has a cool little thing there. So, yeah, let's hang it. Okay, I just hung the axe. Looking pretty good. The handle's pretty shit, but I could always buy a new one. I just kind of wanted to get it over with tonight. But I really like how it came out. It's a nice axe. And I think it's an older model, because they still make True Temper axes. But clearly not this good. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to put the wedge in now. With my wedge, I kind of just bought it at the garden section of Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it was Lowe's, I like to say it's Lowe's. But I bought the wedge, cut it down the size. I took a knife and I literally just lined it up like this and knocked off to make it shorter to fit the eye of the axe head. And I like to put wood glue on it beforehand before driving it. And then I just take a coping saw and cut off the top. So yeah. Okay, there it is. I drove it pretty deep. So compared to the original size of the wedge, I got that like probably down to here, something like that. So that'll really help. Yeah. So the next step would probably be, I don't know what they're actually called. It says, no, it's just a Michigan axe style wedge. My hands look crappy because of the glue. I don't have skin cancer. But what I tend to do is, because these are kind of dull, usually these metal wedges that kind of go when it comes to the axe. So you have your wedge going this way, the wooden one, but then you have these to really go this way, which I use a hammer for, and you drive them in that way. But what tends to happen is that these are actually pretty dull, so I tend to get like this old file that I never use, and it's kind of crappy, but I just kind of sharpen, just kind of sharpen, not to like a fine point to it's like a nail, but just sharpen up so it goes into the wood. So yeah, and then I'll probably add the linseed oil after sanding down the handle, so that'll be cool.